Hey guys, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another plan with me to share with you all, and this week we are planning for the week of March 11th to March 17th, which is also the week of St. Patrick's Day. So I am using this kit from Station Stickers called My Lucky Charm. I really loved the colors of this kit. They weren't too bold of a green, and I liked the little inclusion of the pink. I know I said I was kind of done with all the pink kits, but some pink is really cute as an accent color, and this pale pink had me living and breathing for it all. So the Station Stickers kits actually do come with all the foil overlays. You can actually not all of them, but the full box overlays, the washi overlays, and all little foil stickers and things like that. But they were a little too busy for me, and I kind of liked the simplicity of the boxes, so I used foil overlays from Scribble Prints Co. to match that sort of simplicity. So it was little dashes of foil instead of just covering the whole thing in foil, and I really am glad I went with that decision because it was really pretty. So I used a star 15mm washi overlay for that pink bottom washi there. I really liked adding in little deco pieces of stars and stuff. I didn't add deco pieces, but little pops of stars and things like that. For the full box overlays, I used, again, Scribble Prints Co. foil. I used the dot ones and the star ones. They were really cute. I don't think I had enough of the star ones. That's why I used the dots. And then for the glitter header overlays, I used the Giving Girl star dust confetti sort of foil overlays on top of the glitter headers. And then I used a little bit of the extra for my Some White Space look in the sidebar, and then for all the rest of the Some White Space look, I used, what is it, just the regular glitter overlay from Scribble Prints Co., and also the date squares are also from Scribble Prints Co. So yeah, was that all of it? Yeah, I didn't use any of the deco for this week just because there wasn't a lot, and I feel like it would have just looked really sparse up there, but the foil is super nice. Also, the date cover, the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that was a foil overlay that did come in the Station Stickers kit, so I used that as well as the overlay for the page flag. Was that everything? Yes, I think I wanted to say something else, but I wasn't sure. So yeah, first of all, I just gotta say I love that girl so much. She came as an add-on with this kit. I think it just was included with the kit, but she's so stinking beautiful that it's kind of one of the main reasons I wanted to use this kit. I know you're probably thinking you didn't want to use it because of the really cute Mickey charms and the Minnie Mouse ears. No, it was this girl. She's really stinking beautiful. Also, the last time I used a Station Stickers kit was the one, the week that I skipped my plan with me, and I did the white space planning that I usually did before I started the Some White Space planning, because I know there's definitely not enough, are they functional stickers, little things and full boxes for me to just add all the things that I always want to add, because I do like adding a lot of things into the day. I figured that out. I always thought I just did it to fill up the space in my white space planning, but I really do like adding as many things as I possibly can into the day, which include it's usually 6 to 8 things. And I found that I was very quickly running out of little things. I counted how many I use in a week when I use a Scribble Prints Co. kit, because they come with so many, and I think I was at 20 by Thursday, and I was like, yikes. So this kit was really beautiful, and I felt like it would look really, really pretty with the Some White Space planning, and I was right. It did come out really beautiful, but I was really scared because I was afraid I was going to run out of things halfway through the week. But I did pull in some Scribble Prints Co. multicolor that would match the kit. I didn't have a green, this bluish green mint color that matched, but I did get to pull in this light pink whenever I could. And then I also saved the ombre heart checklist sheet, and when I ran out of little things, I just cut up each of the hearts to make little faux little things, which worked out really well, and I'm glad there were so many ombre heart checklists. I mean, I think this is how much come in every kit and from pretty much every shop, but yeah, I'm glad I didn't throw those away because usually I do, and they came in really handy, and I'm glad I got to do some white space for this kit because, like I said, it does come out looking really, really, really pretty. So yeah, now let me move on to the sidebar. I talked way like right through it. So the first thing I put down was 2 of the habit trackers that come in the kit. Does anybody else's phone like not shut off? I feel like if I don't power it down, like not turn it off completely, but like shut the screen off, it doesn't turn off anymore, which is really weird. But anyway, I put down the 2 habit trackers, and then I grabbed a squared off half box from a multicolor sheet of from Scribble Prints Co. And then I used a Whimsical Cat Studio Girl Going on Vacation to mark that I have 6 weeks until spring break. That seems like a lifetime away. And then I put down a piece of thick patterned washi along with a to-do header, and then I just stacked 2 of the what are they, ombre heart checklists on top of each other. I went with the dark green and then the light green because I like how it sort of continued the ombre. Really enjoyed that. And then I just blocked off the bottom bit, that like the excess hanging off, with a piece of washi, and then just cut off the excess. So yeah, that is my sidebar. And then all the pens and tools I use will be listed down below in the description box, along with any of the stickers that I use that I may not mention. All the shops will be linked down below, and if it's not, feel free to comment and ask me because I will absolutely let you know. Okay, wow, I beat myself in the sidebar, but I'm just gonna keep talking because I'm almost done. Woo, there I go, filling everything out. Also, side note, I'm really sorry I don't include me filling in the days of the week anymore. I just know if I include that, it would take up a lot of time. Like, these plan with me's would be a lot longer, and I just don't have faith in myself to talk through those parts as well as me finagling with doing some white space planning. It's a lot of fun for me to do the some white space planning. It's not as headache inducing as when I did the complete like no white space planning. But it would just be really long if I included the writing. I still include the writing for the sidebar, but as far as putting it into the week, I don't think I will be including that. And it's a lot easier for me to fill out the spread because I write with my face to like the page. And especially with like writing on these stickers instead of just writing on the paper, sometimes my pen like will like skip and stuff, so I have to like constantly like reinvigorate the ink on like a notepad or something, or like sticky notes. So that's just like a lot, and I apologize again, but I will not be including it, and I'm so sorry. But at least I'm leaving in the sidebar. That is still a lot of writing, and I'm including it. Okay, just wanted to address that. So moving on to Monday, the first thing I wanted to mark was that I snoozed. Did I do that on purpose? No. Oh, I was really sick. Wow, that seems like a lifetime ago, even though I only got better like 24 hours ago. But I snoozed until I couldn't snooze no more because I was really tired and I was really sick to the point where I was considering not going to my class. But I did have a test on Wednesday for this class, so I really wanted to go, but I did end up leaving actually halfway through the class because I really did not feel good. So I used a little thing and a Coffee Monsters Co. sleeping emoji to mark that. Then on my way to school, I had a really bad sore throat, but like the kind where you shouldn't drink milk, but I was so tired that I needed to get a cup of coffee, so I stopped by Au Bon Pain. Because the Starbucks next to my school sucks. So I went to Au Bon Pain instead. It was like a really spur of the moment. Like I was walking, and then like swerved right into Au Bon Pain. Got a cup of, no wait, did I get coffee? No, I got tea. Wow, go me. I couldn't drink coffee. I think on Wednesday I couldn't drink coffee, but I still got a cup of coffee anyway. So I used another emoji holding a teacup to mark that. Then using a sort of like quarter box appointment label situation, I used a Once More with Love munchkin, like pouring out some pills and with like a thermometer in its mouth to mark that I was casually dying because I really did not feel good. I was so jealous that my sister got over her sickness in like 24 hours and like I was just like continuing to die. So I marked that in, and then on the way to school and on the way back I was reading what's that book? History of Witches, which I did end up finishing on Wednesday, but I'll get into that later. So I used a paper and milk Morrow reading a book to mark reading that. Then I grabbed 2 more little things, and I used 2 of the foil icons that come with the Station Stickers kit. One was the grocery bag to mark that I went to go get some throat coat, which my friend Kelly said works really well for sore throats. I remember someone on my Israel trip was just casually drinking it, and she like freaked out when she saw it, and she was like, throat coat is so good, and they were like bonding over it, and I was like, what is throat coat? I felt like it was like cinnamon tea, but it's like licorice, cinnamon, and all that stuff. I bought it, did not like the taste of it. I actually ended up throwing up after drinking a cup, but it soothed my throat so well that I just kept drinking it anyway because I was like, it's worth it. I mean, people drink like Robitussin to get better. So like, what is throat coat? Like, it was just really nice. It soothed my throat. Didn't taste that great, but I enjoyed it. If you put more sugar in it, it makes the taste more bearable. I think it's the licorice. I don't like the licorice. But yeah, so I got throat coat and gummy bears because I really wanted candy. And then I got a package in the mail. It was a birthday present for my friend Caitlin. It's so cool. I got her like the cutest like custom shirt. I hope she loves it. I hope I get to see her. And then I actually ended up like falling asleep at 8 p.m. My sister and my mom were watching The Bachelor, and I couldn't even stay up to watch it with them. I was like, I'm just dying. And then my mom loaded me up on pills, fell asleep at 8, and then I ended up waking up at like 8 or 9 the next day, which was nice to wake up at 8 or 9. But like, it's crazy, I slept for 12 hours. So I marked that with a half box and a Pumpkin Paper Co. Terra that has like a little sleeping mask and a blanket draped around her because I was really pathetic. That's how pathetic I was when I went to bed. Moving on to Tuesday, the first thing I had to do was fold some laundry. I actually had to study this day, but there were a bunch of to-dos I needed to do, so I tried to get them all done before noon or like 2 p.m. I don't think I started studying till like 3, honestly, but I used a appointment label along with the laundromat foiled sticker that comes with the kit to mark folding laundry, and then I wanted to reply to some YouTube comments, so I used a little thing and a emoji on a laptop, and then I filmed this plan with me, or some plan with me. What did I do? I filmed last week's plan with me because I got the extra glitter headers in the mail so I could finish the spread. I remember now. So I used a stack of washi sticker. That was a $2 Tuesday from Scribble Prints Co. And then I did a little like face mask bath time situation. So I marked the face mask at the top, and then I marked my bath night with an appointment label. Because all I did for the rest of the day was study. So I used one of the bigger like quarter box fancy label situations to like take up more room. This day kind of bothers me, and this is going back to I like to add like a lot of things into the day, but I don't think I wanted to use a little thing. I couldn't think of anything else to add because I did just study all day. In hindsight, I probably should have just like filled up that whole full box with glitter headers and just put study day like I usually do with days that I do spend all day studying, but I put the washi going down the middle. I feel like I should have done that, and that probably would have looked better, but whatever. It is what it is. So I used a Happy Diet bath sticker to mark my bath, and then I used a half box along with a Munchkin studying to mark my study day. Now on Wednesday, the first thing I did was this is when I went to Au Bon Pain to get a cup of coffee. I really, really needed it. Did I go to Au Bon? Yeah, I have all my dates confused. These days all melted together. I was so sick, you guys. Like, I really didn't feel good. But yeah, this is when I swerved in to get the cup of coffee before my test. So I used a little thing and a paper and milk coffee cup sticker to mark that. Then I just placed down two of the glitter header overlays on top of each other. Like I didn't use any of my half cut ones. And then I grabbed a last minute cramming script sticker that is on a study sheet from Once More with Love because I was studying on my way to school because I did have my second AMP exam, which somehow I think I did worse on, and I studied for it. Like, I didn't really study for my last one, and I got a 62 on it. Like, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Like, I didn't study, and I was pretty impressed with my 62 because I was like, I mean, I feel like 62 is, like, kind of impressive when you didn't study. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But I studied for this test, and it was really hard. Like, even some of, like, the most intelligent people in my class who have really good study habits said it was hard. And I was like, this sucks. Like, I don't know what to do. I feel like I was doing much better last semester in this class, and now I'm just, like, none of the information is like sticking in my brain. I've been super distracted. I've mentioned this before, but I've been super distracted these last couple of months, not with anything specific. I think my ADD has just been like in overdrive I should probably get that checked out. But I feel like it's subsiding. Like I feel really good going into this next week. Like I even have this plan with me. I'm doing the voiceover on a Sunday night. This plan with me will be up at 8 a.m. on a Monday like I normally like to do. So hopefully that means good things because I really need to step up my game because I really want to get into the dental program in the fall. Like I said, I have no time to waste. Yeah, so I put the last minute cramming and then I had my second lecture exam. So I put down a a fancy label along with an exam sticker. That was a $2 Tuesday from Scribble Prints Co. a really long time ago. And then after my exam, I had lab, and then I went to go, what did I eat? Oh, I went back to Au Bon Pain to have a sandwich because I really could not stomach, Chipotle. Like I definitely wouldn't have been able to. I didn't even want to go to my lab class. I didn't want to go to chemistry, but whereas A&P I can teach myself with the textbook, I cannot teach myself chemistry, so I have to stick it out and go to my night class, which I'm glad I did because I would not have understood anything, but I was just so freaking tired. And then when I got home, I was just relaxing, and I finished reading A History of Witches late into the night. It was kind of like, I don't know how I feel about that book. Like, it was really enjoyable to read, but, like, I didn't get anything out of it. Like, it wasn't a satisfying ending. I feel like all the stories were kind of the same. It's basically a story, like, it follows, like, a generation of witches. So it starts with, like, in the 1800s with one of the witches, and then, like, she has a daughter, and then that daughter has a daughter, and then, like, so forth and so on as they pass on the craft, which is basically, like, witchcraft. But they, like, kept like involving a man and a love story, and like they weren't like, they only used their magic for a man, which like I'm here for. Like I do enjoy that story, and reading it 5 different ways is really interesting. But then like the way it ended, I was like, I thought like at one point there would be a grandma because like they just kept dying, spoiler alert. But like they never like all like met up, and then like every daughter was sort of karma for the mother. It was, I don't know. I liked it, but I didn't like it. I'm ambivalent. Is that the word? I'm ambivalent, but whatever. So I ended up finishing A History of Witches. Then my 5th chem homework was due, so I marked that with an appointment, like a quarter box thing and a homework sticker from Scribble Prints Co. And then I FaceTimed Kelly when I got home, so I used a little thing and a munchkin whose feet I chopped off to mark that. Okay, sorry. Going over to Thursday. On Thursday, I finally published my plan with me for the week before. I really wanted to be on my game, but, you know, some white space planning calls for a lot of glitter headers, and I ran out. Thankful, grateful, and blessed that Andre even had extras to send to me so I could finish that spread. Can you imagine if I just left that Sunday? That would have been really funny. Like, everything is some white space, and then Sundays in, like, white space planning. So I used a Mandy Dreams glitter film slate to mark the publishing of the plan with me. Then I hung out with my friend Carla. I was still really sick, but I had a bag of makeup that I really wanted to give her. Plus, I hadn't seen her in a while, so I really wanted to see her. We just went to the mall. We're both 2 broke bitches. Sorry for the B word. And we went to Starbucks. I had a blonde vanilla latte. Love that. It is so soothing and so comforting. And I used a Moonlight Paper Co sticker to mark that inside of a half box because I was running out of little things, so I had to get creative. And then we went to Ulta, and I bought some fake eyelashes for Vegas. I bought a new mascara, and I finally bought like a wet brush, which I know I have curly hair and I haven't had a wet brush. Finally bought it. It's the most magical thing in the world. And that sticker is from Coffee Monsters Co. Then I came home. I filmed my plan with me. Ooh, that was weird with my voice. I used a little thing along with a camera icon that comes with the kit to mark that. Then I made tacos for my family as per request, and I used a munchkin with a taco for that. And then the last thing was I had marked was BDE of FaceTime, which was FaceTiming with Kelly, but then also my friend Caitlin, who I've mentioned before in these planners, in these plan with me's like once or twice, and we got a hold of her. Like, she is so hard to get a hold of. Like, if you guys, like, if I ever seem busy, she's busy. Like, she sent us her calendar one time, and it gave me anxiety. Like, that girl will fill every second, minute, hour of her day, of her week with an activity, and I can only, like, ever wish to be as half as productive as she is. It's crazy. But we finally got her on FaceTime, and it was really, really nice. She was also sick and dying, which was lovely because, like, we were both sick and dying, but it was so nice to hear from her and just like the three of us FaceTiming together. So I marked that with a quarter box and a Toffee and Bananas FaceTiming sticker with the blonde girl in the phone because I pretended that was me. Oh my god. I didn't know I was not breathing. I do have this really bad habit where I don't breathe. Like, that's a weird thing to have, but I find myself holding my breath a lot or just talking too much. Like, I'm either not breathing and I'm holding my breath or I'm talking too much, like right now. Okay, so Friday, I totally forgot I had class, and I think I was finally starting to feel better, but then the weather changed, and I think allergies kicked in. So I was sick and had seasonal allergies all at the same time, so there was no breathing out of my nose. Like, absolutely no breathing out of my nose. But like I said, I forgot I had class on Friday. Like, I had a chemistry lab. So I stayed up way too late on Thursday night. And when I went to school, I needed coffee real bad. So this was me trying not to use up quarter boxes and little things and all that. So I used a piece of washi along with a Wonton in a Million Suey sticker chasing a cup of coffee to mark that I went to go get a cup of coffee. Then I used another little thing. At this point, these are like the heart checklists cut up in half. I used one of those and a sick munchkin to mark that I was still casually dying. Did not feel good. Couldn't believe that it's been like that long. But also, to be fair, I wasn't consistently taking medicine, so that could have been it. Then I placed an order with Erin Condren, so I used a scribbler with a stack of planners to mark that. And then I sold my Pele planner because your girl is spring cleaning and she doesn't need a million planners. So like, I'm going to come up with like I have a new system that doesn't involve an extra planner. I've just come to realize that I don't need 2 planners, which sucks because I spent all that time decorating it, and I know like people come out with so many cute things for planners like that, but I just felt like it wasn't useful for me, and I was only using it because I had it kind of situation, so I sold it. Then I went to go get Korean barbecue with my sister, her friend, and her boyfriend. So I used a squared off half box from a glitter multicolor sheet from Scribble Prints Co. to mark that, along with a munchkin with a fork and knife. And then I had just like a lazy evening. I like the periods after a test when we haven't learned anything new, because I do get to spend like a solid 3 to 4 days just kind of like relaxing and recuperating, which is really nice, and I feel like that's why I've been able to get back on track, although I did forget to do my chemistry homework, but that's fine. That's something for me to do this week. So I had a lazy evening, and I used a Fox and Pip sticker of a girl in her pajamas to mark that, and then I binge watched a ton of things not to say to videos on YouTube, which I think is on the BBC Three YouTube channel. So it's like things not to say to Jewish people, things not to say to blah, blah, blah. So they were really interesting. I really enjoyed watching those. Highly recommend them. They're worth a really, really good binge if you are looking for something to binge. So I binge watched that, and I used the laptop sticker to mark that. Then on a Saturday, I went shopping with my mom in the morning. I had no plans this day whatsoever except to finish up my custom orders since I did have the time. So I used another one of the squared off half boxes from the glitter multicolor from Scribble Prints Co. along with a medium-sized emoji to mark shopping with my mom. I got a few cute things. I got a really cute pair of like dress overalls, and I can't wait to wear the crap out of them like everywhere. It's so stinking cute. And I got a dress for a wedding for my cousin that I'm going to in October or November. Can't remember. Haha, that rhymed. Then I went to Starbucks, so I marked that with a little thing and a Starbucks sticker from Moonlight Paper Co. And then I also remembered that I had Starbucks scripts from Letters to Apollo that Andrea sent to me. So I was like, I really want to use this because it is a beautiful script. And the gold foil with this kit this week, it looks beautiful. So I put that down next to the coffee cup. Then I got a Chanel package in the mail. My mom got me a birthday present, which was a mini Chanel backpack. I'm obsessed with it. I already wear it everywhere. Like, I took it out of the box and I just wore it around the house with like my PJs on. It's beautiful. I love it so much. Her birthday hasn't even passed yet, and I'm already getting birthday presents. So after that, I sat down to film this plan with me because I was sort of freaking out about running out of little things. So I was avoiding even like putting down all of these stickers. So I put down 2 thick pieces of the glitter header overlay along with a half box Munchkin planning. Then I did finish all my custom orders, so I used a quarter box along with a paper and milk iPad sticker, and then I wanted to reply to YouTube comments, so I put that down with a emoji on a laptop, but I actually didn't get to replying to the YouTube comments. I'm really sorry, but as you're watching this, I'm probably on my way to school. Actually, I'm lying. I'm probably waking up as this goes live, but while you're watching this, I'm on my way to school and probably replying to all of the YouTube comments as we speak. So yeah, last but not least, Sunday on, oh my god, for a second I thought I was not recording, and I was like, this is the smoothest voiceover I've had to date, and if it's not recording, I'm gonna be so upset. But last but not least, we have Sunday, so I put down a St. Patrick's Day holiday script in my handwriting, foiled from Scribble Prints Co. So cute. I don't get to use these a lot for some reason. I've stopped marking all the holidays, but I really wanted to mark St. Patrick's Day because I was obviously using a St. Patty's sort of themed kit. And then I wanted to mark that I slept in till noon because I didn't fall asleep till like 3:30 the night before. So I used a Fox and Cactus Girl in green pajamas to mark that. Then I had a manicure at 3, but before that I did eat breakfast, so I was just kind of passing the time and watching Barbie's Dream House Adventures because there was a new season and I was here for it. So I used a little thing along with a Glam Planner Teeny and Lolly sticker watching TV with her little pet unicorn to mark that. I felt it was very Barbie. And then I marked my manicure with a little thing and an emoji with a bunch of nail polishes. So after that, when I got home, I was waiting for my sister to finish getting her hair done, and we were going to go have dinner with my dad. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought there. But before that, I actually just cleaned up my room a little bit. I put away some of my shopping and just kind of lounged around, but it felt nicer to write cleaning up my room. So I used an emoji hanging up clothes to mark that. Then I used a quarter box and a fork and spoon sticker from Paper and Milk to mark that I went to go have dinner with my dad and my sister. And then when I got home, this was definitely worth marking, but ass shaved. Because let me tell you, TMI, I had not shaved in a very, very long time. My legs were so hairy, and my armpits. Don't know why I didn't shave my armpits. Usually I'm really on top of that. But my legs were so hairy that when I was walking around in my PJ shorts, I could feel the air flowing and the hair, just hair flowing in the breeze. And I did not like that, so I was like, it's time to shave this woolly mammoth. So I marked that with a Once More with Love Munchkin. It's a munchkin, like always. And then the last thing that I wanted to mark was reading more of the Umbrella Academy Volume 1, which I'm going to do after I finish this voiceover. So yeah, here is the week in full, and I already did the little Viv wiggle, although it wasn't Viv wiggling as beautifully as it does in person, which I was so mad about, but I still included it anyway. I really like how this spread turned out. It was kind of a headache. I mean, no fault to the Station Stickers kit. It's just the way I plan now, but I need all the little things because I use a lot of the half boxes, but I tend to use a lot of the little things because using the little things means I get to add more into my day. But I think it turned out super stinking cute. I'm really glad I went with this kit. Super duper thrilled with it. It's really pretty. I really like the colors of this week, and I like looking at it. It's beautiful. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this plan with me, and I will see you next time. Bye!